What's cracking? What's cracking? You guys are back once again, behind the fucking scenes. We're doing a photo shoot right now. And pretty much the photo shoot is for a t-shirt called Ahead of the Rest. Bam. This is the actual shirt right here. This is a pocket tee. It says OE in the front of the pocket, and in the back it says Old English Brand Ahead of the Rest. And pretty much, the story behind this t-shirt was like, you know what, I always want to be, not necessarily like ahead of the rest in competition, or as in money, or as in being the best and taking over the game, but just as representing my dream and creativity with my team, and being really able to bring something to the table and making it pop. And that's what I mean by ahead of the rest. Like, it got something to do with money or being better or better designs. It's pretty much just being able to put something into motion and action and really seeing it pop. I mean, to me, that's incredible, because you can't control that. You can't make something pop. You can't make something popular. But if you do manage to do it, it's simply because the creativity, the way you are handling your business, and the way your mind is set, it is allowing you to be ahead of the rest and making shit pop. That's my state of mind, and that's how I'm making all of this stuff that I get my hands into, like the Urban King stuff, the Miss Crazy, the Chino Grande, the Charlie Rocampo, Jasper Loco, Feisty Two Guns, all that stuff. It was manifested in my mind at one point, and then I put action, which action turned into it being a possibility to happen, and then boom, it blew up. Then Old English came out. Once again, it's my mentality, my mind putting it together and making shit happen. And that's what the fuck I'm talking about right there. Ahead of the rest is pretty much just moving forward, not moving in regards of winning or being the number one. I can give a fuck less if I'm number 10, but as long as I'm doing something and it's working and it's growing and it's becoming bigger than I am, then fuck. I mean, that's just something you can't pay me to do, even if I wanted to, because I wouldn't know how to do it. It just happens as time goes, and that's really the goal. I'm trying to let everybody know. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'm always typing out stuff that really is motivational at the end, but it really just became from my mentality of me talking to myself. So it's like me talking to myself, and I'm sharing it with you guys, wanting you guys to be there with me and grow with me, because that's what it's about. You build a car, you don't build it just so you can drive it on your own. You go and you sell the car. You give people the opportunity to be able to buy it, and it's only for sale because it costs to make it, not just for sale because you're just trying to rip people off. I mean, I'm trying to give a new lane of mentality for everybody out there, because it's working for me, and I know it's gonna work for you guys if you guys simply just change the way of thinking into a more directional way. Because thinking positive ain't good enough no more. You gotta do positive, you gotta be positive, you gotta live positive. And positive does not mean, oh, give everybody $100 or give all the homeless food. Nah, it's just in your mind, the way you think. Don't do stuff to benefit. Don't do stuff to just want to take from people. Do stuff because it's gonna benefit everybody. Do stuff because everybody's going to be able to make off of it. Everybody's going to be able to grow from it. And anyways, I could go on here all fucking day telling you guys the mentality that I'm growing. But this right here is not even a scratch of my surface of my brain. It's like 0.001 of what I would love to tell you guys, because I got so much more to speak on. But as of now, leave me your comments. Let me know if I'm going on the right track. Is Old English Brand doing things, or is it just me in my head thinking I'm doing things? Is Urban Kings, Miss Crazy, Chino Grande, Charlie Roll, all the artists really doing stuff? Because the only way I would know is by you guys telling me. And I want to give a big shout out to my fucking team, all my not employees, but my friends who every day dedicate themselves to following my dream and making shit happen. Because of its photography, websites, shipping, music, producers, it's not on me. I don't do none of that shit. I'm just the guy who directs and says, hey, you know what, let's do this, let's do that. you know, and I tell, you know, the person who does my shipping department, hey, let's start shipping this way. I tell my creative artist director, hey, let's start doing this kind of tea. And I got an idea of ahead of the rest. And he's the one that really puts it into motion in regards of the vision. And, you know, I'm just like the director, the captain of a ship, you know. So shout out to my fucking crew of my ship. Straight the fuck up. All of you guys, I really appreciate the help, and the fans too, because you guys are like the ocean. Without, first is the captain, first is the boat, which is the vision, which is the dream. Then it's the captain, which is me. Then is my team, which is helping the boat move. But before all that, it's the fucking ocean. And the fans are the fucking ocean. The fans are the ones really allowing me to push forward in the fucking sea, giving me that fucking value and strength to really get from point A to point Z. And I'm not even in point A, motherfuckers. I'm on like A minus right now. I gotta go A, B, C, D. I got the whole alphabet to go, so I ain't going nowhere. Much love to everybody, and I got a lot more to prove to myself, and that's gonna definitely shine on you guys. So we out, Old English Band, Urban Kings. We out here live, look, in the streets. Actually, I'm sitting on this sofa that was thrown away, but you know, Old English Brand, Urban Kings, we doing it. Appreciate that. See you guys. Peace.